Welcome to Not Your Average Cinema. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and we're back with another week of NFL Pick'ems where we pick out our predictions on all the matchups for the week. And yeah, I think Pepper. I don't know if he'll have overall standings on here. I don't know if he'll have last week exactly, but I believe the outcome of last week. We had kind of three different picks amongst ourselves, and someone may have gotten the clean sweep of those ones.
Someone may have, but yes. So I do have the stats from last week. So
Okay.
if that's something, if spoilers would bother you in this case, then go watch that. But it was a weak week. A lot of upsets. Let's go with the people originally. We made a point of if we just sided with the popular vote in every one of these, how would we be doing? They were whooping us up until that week. But last week, the people only got 5 games correct.
Wow. Granted, there were a couple
There
buys,
were a
so
couple
there's only
buys.
14 games
14.
last week.
Yes, we got 15 this week. I only got 4 right, uh, which is somehow worse than that. Is that true? Only 4. Yeah, only 4. Only 4 right.
Wow.
Which
Oh,
probably
Pepper.
tells you who won the differences between us. You had a whopping 7 correct.
And I
Uh,
would have had more too if it wasn't for you making a
that's true.
comment. I think in the late time games, or the afternoon games, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I think you had made the comment, "Oh boy, you're going to be doing really well," and then all of a sudden everything took a turn. It took a turn all at once, and it was just L after L after L for my picks. Oh,
It was, and you got eliminated from your survivor pool pick by siding with who did you pick? You picked the Cardinals.
I picked the Cardinals. It was a cardinal sin picking them. Should have never done it. Should have never done it. But yeah, let us know if you do a survivor pick 'em pool thing, and if you're still in, let us know how you got through last week.
Yes, yes. But yeah, overall standings, you have 49, I have 43, and the people have 51. So you're inching closer.
Inching closer. Come on, let's. Should I do it?
Are you going to get a game on them here by going with the Giants?
Well, I think I got a game on them last week by picking against the Eagles. I've been picking against the Eagles for a bit because I don't think they're legit. And I told you guys, I tried to tell you, I was right, obviously. It may have taken weeks for me to be right, but I was right. They are frauds, obviously, at 4-1.
Yeah.
They're taking on the non-frauds of the New York Giants at 1-4, who uh, all the teams for you, me, and our dad as well, and our pick, not our pickums, the survivor pool. All the teams that eliminated us by winning against the teams we picked are all 1-4, and one of them is the Giants. So I can't imagine Pepper would pick them because that one is not good for him. That
Painful.
one win they have, but it was
Painful.
against a good team.
It was against a
Well, we
good
think it's
team.
a good team.
Yeah, we don't know now. We don't know now with the Chargers, but yeah, I'm holding a grudge. Maybe that's what it is. Although I have a bigger grudge against the Eagles, um, but I got to go with Philadelphia here. Never pick against the Eagles. That's what I've learned, except once a year, and I missed it.
Yeah, yeah, I really should just pick the Eagles and pick the easy thing, but it's a short week. Thursday night, division rivals, Giants at home, which hasn't been. I don't know that the home stadium advantage has been good for them or the Jets both being in that same stadium. I don't know that that's ever been an advantage for any of them, but this time it's gonna be.
Wow,
Eagles are getting back to back L's.
back-to-back L's. They may never win
Eagles is what they're
again.
gonna call them after this.
Oh, what could we do with New York? New W, big W in New York Giants. Wow, wow, wow. You heard it here first. Eagles are losing. You and one other person have picked them.
Exactly. Oh, and then we get into the Broncos and the Jets.
Home field advantage.
Speaking of that home field, believe they both play in the same field, so they're gonna have to get it all ready once it comes on Sunday in the morning.
Um,
Or wait, no, they won't have to get it ready. Is this an international game? looks like the 9:30 a.m. would make me think it's a
Oh,
pretty early
yeah, it
game.
might be. It might. Oh, yes, I think it is. I think it is. So
Okay,
no.
so no
So
advantage.
they might be at more of an advantage now, actually getting away from those nightmares at home, those ghosts.
Yeah, and it's kind of surprising me that the Jets actually, there's more people that picked them than the Broncos, than the Giants over the Eagles. That's a little
Mm,
surprising to me. Uh,
yeah.
I I think the Broncos will win this one. I think it's going to be closer than the Broncos would like it to be, but I think they'll get the win.
Yeah, I gotta go Broncos as well here. I mean, I feel like you said, I think it could be close. I think it could be close. I think that's gonna be the whole season for the Broncos is they're not quite as good as they were hoping they'd be, not quite
Hmm.
as dominant, and I think this game will reflect that.
Right. Well, I was just going to talk about this next team here. The team that, you know, I don't know. There's a team like Denver that like are barely winning against these teams that they should easily beat. There's a team out there that people still I feel like are not giving enough respect, and that's the Colts. And they're like, oh, they beat all these bad teams. How many of the good teams in the NFL lose to these bad teams on a regular basis throughout the years? They go in and then they get smucked by these bad teams. The Colts are like, we're playing a bad team. We're gonna just demolish them. They don't just beat these teams; they just smack them. They smack them over and over until until they're beaten blue, until they can bring in all their backups. All the Colts can. So yeah, and the Cardinals blowing what should have been an easy win last week. I don't know if they're going to want to try to make up for that, but I think the way the Colts have been playing, they've been beating bad teams, and right now I think the Cardinals seem to be a bad team. So the Colts should
Yeah.
win this one if they keep up what they've been doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts as well.
I talked you into that one pretty easily
Yeah, pretty easily. Pretty easy. All I had to see was the Cardinals blowing that
against
horrible,
the
horrible
Titans.
game. Oh my
Oh
God.
man, just a
So many things. It's like, okay,
disaster.
you're up multiple scores. Okay, you let them score. Okay, they missed the extra point. Okay, you should have this. You pick
Drop
them
the touch.
off. You pick them off. You drop it. You kick it into the end zone for them. Oh, that was terrible. That was horrible. My goodness. So cannot pick that team after that. Oh my.
Yeah, I think this one pick'ems wise. I mean, the odds look a little bit closer than the pick'ems would suggest, an 82 to
Yeah.
8. But I feel like it should be a little bit closer. The Chargers have not looked very great the last couple weeks.
They haven't. They have not. And I
I
thought,
don't know that the Dolphins look great either, but
yeah,
they've
they
been
were
looking
up.
a little better.
They were up. They were up in the game, multiple scores, I think I heard. And they blew that lead to the Panthers. Great team. And I don't know. I don't know. If the Dolphins had won that game, I would be really tempted to pick them because the
I agree.
Chargers are kind of stalling here a little bit. But I don't know. I just don't feel like I can trust the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's tough. I think that's why it's probably 92 to 8. It just doesn't feel like that's the right choice.
Yeah.
Even though Los Angeles, they got to fly all the way across the country to get here. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that might affect them a little bit too. But yeah, they have to win this one. Otherwise, I think their season's going to be in a little bit of
Yeah.
shambles, I think, if they don't get this win.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go the Chargers. I mean, I hope there's other games that I can maybe pick an outlier and get a point or something. I hope this isn't the best chance. Yeah. So you were Chargers as well?
Oh, yep. I will
Yeah.
solidify my pick as
Oh,
Chargers as well.
oh no. I don't. I don't
Browns and
want them. I don't
Steelers.
want them totally 50-50 here. But this is not 91% Steelers. Let's forget that. Although maybe not.
Yeah.
They've been pretty good. They've been pretty good. They could have a chance. They just need to win the games they should win, and they could make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, with everyone else in their division, well, now the big change is coming. Joe Flacco no longer on the Browns and going over the Bengals. It's going to shake that division up a bit, shake it to its core, someone might say.
Oh man.
But yeah, the Browns, I think their defense has been good this year, and it's all going to come down to how well they play in this game. I mean, the Steelers coming off the bye, you think they'd be a little fresh then, hopefully. They have been probably in that division playing the best, and even
Yeah,
that I don't know I would say is amazing. It's not like they've been lighting up opponents. They've just kind of been winning some of these games kind of in the old school dirty ways, it
yeah.
seems like. So, uh, yeah, I think this one's gonna be another one that's gonna be closer than people would expect it to be, and I think the Steelers will end up winning it, maybe with a late field goal or something.
Yeah,
But I think it's gonna be closer than another one, closer than they'd like it to be.
yeah. So who's going to be the quarterback then for Browns? Do you
Well, I
know?
think it's gonna be the guy that was quarterback for him last week. I don't remember
Okay.
what his name is because I think Joe Flacco was benched last week.
Was their offense any better?
I think it was about the same.
Okay, I'll go the Steelers. I'll go the Steelers. I think the Steelers, maybe people doubt them a little bit. They might come out with a chip on their shoulder, put up 40 points.
They might. They might.
Show us the Browns defense not so great. Oh man. I don't know
Uh,
how they keep doing this, but the Cowboys keep giving me easy picks. I don't know. I gotta go the Cowboys. They're the team that I somehow believe
wow.
in and trust the most from week to week.
Yeah, I mean it.
And I
I
get it
am
wrong
feeling a lot better
sometimes.
about the Cowboys than I would have ever thought I would. Especially, I guess I don't believe CeeDee Lamb's back yet. I think he might be coming back in the next few weeks if things have gone well with his
Yeah.
injury. But yeah, the Panther. I mean, the Panthers have won a couple games that I did not expect them to win either, which makes it a little tougher. They're actually getting some scoring done in those couple games that they did win, but otherwise it seems like they can't score anything. So it either seems one or the other. And yeah, I don't. Ooh, I don't know.
It's not that bad of a underdog here.
Yeah, I mean, I did have the Panthers winning when we made our predictions of like records and stuff. I think I had them winning. How many? Do you remember how many games I had them winning? I know it was more than
Ooh, I forget.
you had
It,
them,
it
but I think it
was,
was like seven or something.
I think so, 6-7, something like that.
This probably would be one that I would
I mean,
expect them to have a
it's
chance of
not
winning.
guaranteed to match that. You know that, right?
It's guaranteed to match, so I gotta just think about when they're gonna get those wins. Well, Cowboys have already messed all of my things up because I did not have a tie for them.
Okay.
Uh, I gotta go with Dallas as well.
Oh man.
I don't know, they've just been looking better than I would have expected. Probably giving them too
Yeah.
much credit. Now they'll go out and get smacked.
That's true. That's true. They got whooped by the Bears. Could get whooped by the Panthers. Oh boy.
Hmm.
Seahawks.
People coming around. People
People,
coming
okay, they're
around.
coming around a little too much now.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. This is probably about 50-50. I mean, Seattle's played pretty well overall, and the Jaguars have played pretty well. I don't know that there's either one is like a dominant force, so that's the picking wise is probably about right, and the odds are pretty close,
Yeah.
I think, too.
Yeah.
Especially since the Jaguars are at home. I think
Yeah.
it'd probably all be flipped if it was the opposite, which
Yeah.
I think would
Yeah.
also maybe be true then. Um,
Yeah. Although I think the Seahawks have kind of had a mixed record at home. I think they might be one of those teams that are more winning when they're away. I
oh,
think it
okay.
was one of them, even though
So he's trying to convince
you
me to
would
go
think
against what
12th
I'm
man,
thinking
all
here.
that.
Did
You would
you
think.
see what Trevor Lawrence was able to
I
do?
saw him
Dismantle,
trip. I saw him
dismantle the
trip.
Kansas City
I
Chiefs,
saw him trip.
as I predicted last week.
Oh yeah, that if that's the best play of your career, falling over, struggling to get up.
Don't act like one of your favorite plays isn't Marcus Mariota throwing the pass to himself, going
Skill.
in. That's
That is
basically the same
skill.
thing.
Skill. Throwing it, bouncing it intentionally off the defender to get him
Wow,
off of him.
wow, wow, wow. Well, I'm
Yep.
picking the Jags. You can pick the Seahawks. I think this one's a coin flip.
Oh man, that is about as
It's a
coin
coin
flip.
flip for me, so I'm just picking the home team.
That's about as coin flip as it's gonna get. And I do feel the Jaguars. I do feel like they are going to win this one, but for competition's sake, I feel like We have all the same so far, so I feel like I have to pick this one if I'm going to pick any different. But I do
Yeah.
think you're right. I think Jackson's going to take it, but I'm picking the Seahawks because I need to
Wow.
make up a lot.
I can pull up.
I
I
like
can see that.
six back, but yeah, I think Jacksonville going to be riding a wave. Oh man, riding a wave of disappointment.
Oh, boy, what has happened? Ravens at home. Oh my gosh. That's back-to-back weeks they haven't been favored at home. Granted,
Yeah, 17.
Lamar isn't playing, hasn't played, so I get that. I get where, yeah, they're not as good, and their defense has just been awful. Just awful. Um, yeah, if he's not playing, I don't see any way they can win this game the way they've been playing. It's crazy to think that. Like these other teams that I think are bad and are facing good teams, I'm like, but I could see a chance of them winning. How can I think of the Ravens like, no, I don't think they've got any chance.
They
Because
really
I see
just,
Puka Nacua and Devontae
yeah.
Adams over on the other side, and I'm like, there's no way they don't put 40, 50 points on them. The way they've been defending, I don't know how. I don't know how they do anything better than that. So that's telling me, well, like, in my head, they've got to score a minimum of 25, 30 points, I
Yeah,
think. And I don't know that they can do that.
yeah,
I got to pick Rams here,
yeah.
but it's shocking to me that the Ravens are,
I
I don't
thought
know.
I thought the Ravens, they seem like a team that should have a good defense, but I guess they don't. I don't know. Maybe a couple years ago they
It
did. I
seems
don't know
like
why it's in my
Yeah,
head.
it seems like historically they've had good defenses, and that's kind of what's. I feel like them and Steelers and stuff have
Yeah,
always had like those good defenses. So even when their offense aren't playing well, they can sometimes sneak some wins in some
yeah,
games. But this year, it's. I
bad.
know that I'm pretty sure they have not been this bad in a while. Let us know if you're a Ravens fan and you're like, oh, well, back in 2003, we had a terrible defense. It's kind of funny because they'll be like, no, actually, that was our best defensive year we ever had.
The legendary 2003 Ravens. But yeah, gotta go Rams here. This is although the way upsets have been going, Ravens are set to upset the Rams
Yeah,
somehow.
I think if Lamar was coming back, I'd be a little more nervous. I don't know who I would
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
if that was the case. Because even with their bad defense, I would think he would at least be able to keep them in games more.
yeah.
But I
Yeah,
don't know if it's
people.
confirmed that he's not playing. But I think they
I
have a
assume.
bye next week, so I'm assuming
Maybe if it's close, they might throw him in there. I don't know if they.
have him as a backup.
There you go. But yeah, that's crazy. You would have told me going into the season, one of the biggest upsets possible is the Ravens winning at home by week 6. I would be like, what? What are you talking about? Ooh, boy, another upset. Okay. I don't know the Patriots are this good. 92% away versus the Saints? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, but I think I will have to go with it. The Patriots, my gosh, they might make the playoffs too.
He
All
might
these
be
teams,
back.
the dynasty. I gotta go Patriots. I don't think the Saints are that bad, but yeah, Patriots are kind of rolling, kind of rolling.
Yeah, I think that's the part that's hard to pick against because
Beat the
I feel like
Bills
I like the Saints again at home, but yeah, coming off a win against the Bills in Buffalo,
in Buffalo.
uh,
Yep.
it's like ugh. I I'm actually I'm a little surprised the actual odds are as close as they are. I think the Saints are better than their record says, but at the same time, I don't believe in their offense enough. I mean, the Bills couldn't even do it. Uh, yeah, I don't see how they would win it, but you never know. You never
Yeah.
know with how things have gone. I'm gonna go with Patriots as well. This is gonna be a little boring. We're all matching up on these.
Match, come on, Seattle. I need them.
I do like that as a potential upset though. Oh, now we're getting into the good ones.
Two, 1-14. Oh man, the Titans finally getting it to work a little bit, or maybe the Cardinals are just finally choking. Versus the Raiders. Oh man, this is okay. I was gonna say this better not be Sunday night.
Ugh. I wanted to I wanted to like the Raiders this year and have picked them I think on several occasions and man do they disappoint. I feel like they should be a little bit better than they've played, but I don't know.
And you were thinking
And
this,
at the same time the Titans haven't been great either.
are
I
they
think it's
getting it
mostly because they
together?
brought in Geno Smith and I thought okay, he's going to get him. He's going to keep him in these games, and I think he's just thrown way too many picks. And I think the Titans' defense is actually the better part of their team.
Yeah.
So I think we may have a pick six in this game that ends up deciding.
Ooh.
Not like oh it's last play of the game and he heaves it for some odd reason, even though they're up, throws it and pick six to win it. No, but I think maybe sometime during the game we might have a pick six, and I think
Okay.
that'll be the difference maker for the Titans. I think the Titans are going to win this. They're going to go back to back. We're all going to be fearing that they're going to make it a run to
They
win the Super
could
Bowl.
make it a run. Oh man. So that's you got Ward, right? Ward
Hmm.
was how good
And
did
that's the only player.
how good was he actually last week? I could
I mean, the one piece of it that I watched, I only saw the ending of that game, and you'd swear the way they went down and had that game-winning drive, you'd swear like, well, this guy ain't that bad.
and he ain't
I'm
he's
just
great.
like he can't possibly be playing like this throughout
Yeah,
these
that was
first. Because I don't think I've actually watched any of their other games this year. I'm like, there's no way he's been playing this kind of football, and they're 0-4 up to that point.
yeah. Yep.
So I assume that was the outlier drive there, but
Yeah, but
you
nice.
never know.
It's
Maybe a
in the
momentum.
it shows he has the potential to be that.
Yep.
Does he unlock it 2 weeks in a row? This is another one where I'm like, I think I have a chance to make up a point here. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I really don't know with this one.
Hmm.
I like the Titans more than I like the Raiders, just personally. I think I won with them on Madden once, won the Super Bowl season, but I'm going with Vegas.
Yep.
Oh boy, San Fran and oh no, do not lose to San Fran, Tampa Bay. You're at home. But San Fran
Oof.
just keeps winning. Do they have anybody back yet from injury or even more people injured?
I don't know if they've got anyone back yet or not. I have not heard any news yet of CMC being injured, so that's their whole team. So until he's gone,
Has he
then I think
even
they're fine.
done anything? I haven't even seen a CMC touchdown this year.
I don't think I don't think he's had a touchdown, but he's still in fantasy terms. I think he's still the number two fantasy
Wow.
running back, and I don't think he's had a touchdown yet this year,
Wow. Wow, I was just joking. I haven't watched any of their games.
or a
My
rushing
goodness.
one, maybe it is. But yeah,
Mhm.
I don't.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Tampa
I don't
Bay.
know.
Tampa Bay
They're.
just feels like they disappoint, but they only have one loss, so they can't disappoint that much.
I know, and
It
I'm
felt like they
disappointed
were
that I
losing
didn't.
that one. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm disappointed that I didn't pick them last week. Uh, but I think I'd made a comment about that I'd had given them 15-2 in our predictions, and
Oh, yeah.
even if they ended up winning, I couldn't be disappointed about that. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if they have a good season here, they could be kind of the as your team gets eliminated kind of team. I'm getting on that bandwagon. I think they're a
Yeah.
fun team that a lot of
Yeah.
people would definitely love to see make it far.
Yeah.
And that fan support is going to give them this win against the 49ers.
Oh man. Oh,
But the way the 49ers stay in some of these games, I would not be surprised if they ended up somehow winning. They
oh
just seem to
man.
keep doing it week after week.
Yeah, they do. Who 49ers, have they been beating good teams though? Like what we consider contenders of like Tampa Bay?
I don't remember who they beat.
Hmm. I don't know. Oh man, it feels like 49ers just feel like the team that upsets everything and ruins the whole season of football by making the playoffs.
They've beaten the Seahawks, the Saints, the Cardinals, the Rams,
Okay, so some good, some not so
and they
good.
lost to the Jags. So
Ooh.
Super Bowl Jags they lost
So
to.
so when it comes to true Super Bowl contenders, they lose. So I'm going, I shouldn't, but I'm going Tampa Bay here. Gotta believe in shake and bake. Oh, please, please, Green Bay, please, Green Bay, do not have another embarrassing loss to an orange team
With the same quarterback.
with the same. It was looking fine. It was looking good. Bengals suck. Bengals suck. Bengals suck. And now they're making changes just to upset the Packers. That's all they're playing for.
It's like their ownership was looking around. They're like, who's beating these Packers? Who's beating them? Who is their one loss? The Browns, huh? Oh, and they actually just benched the guy that beat this unbeaten team at the time. Maybe we could make something happen here. Maybe we can get him.
It's crazy because I don't even remember them in that game because their offense did nothing. Just maybe one drive, and it was all defense. Oh man, I
Yeah.
gotta go Packers. I can't not
I
pick
hate the
them.
storyline there. Wow, that is a huge.
Wow, that is
I
big.
mean, I would be. I mean, I'd be taking those odds for the Bengals, I think, because Packers, it seems like they always play down to competition if they can. If they're able to do it, they'll play down to them. Uh, and they'll just sometimes play up to competition if they're playing a better team. Sometimes they will, but other times they'll just get smashed. I got to pick the Packers.
Ooh, well,
But I'm sure they'll fricking lose the game, and I'm going to be upset.
now this is if I had made it through, I'd be picking this for my survivor pick. I was thinking too far ahead. You can't start thinking too far ahead. I'm like, I'm gonna get the Packers when they come back from bye. This is gonna be great. And there we go.
Ooh, what a
Oh,
game! What a game!
I'm surprised KC only has 24% here. I wonder if that would change if they had just won that last game.
Yeah,
Which they definitely could have. I don't know if it's
yeah.
like
Looks like
against
the
them
actual
that they
Vegas
lost.
odds are suggesting that they win, but or whatever,
Oh,
whoever
yeah.
makes those odds
Yeah,
that are on there are
that's true.
suggesting they would win it, but people don't like that. Um, yeah,
Oh no.
I think this is I'm the kind of guy that picked against the Chiefs last week against the Jags, knowing the Jags were a great team. I know the Lions are also a pretty good team, but are they good enough to beat the Chiefs? I don't think so.
He
The
don't
Chiefs are going
think
to win
so.
this game.
Oh man, I was hoping he
This
would
is
go.
where they run the table.
I was
This is where
hoping.
Mahomes says RELAX.
I was hoping he'd go Detroit because I was going a KC as well.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
I thought I could get one on you there. I'm like, if you can get the Chiefs, if you're betting on the Chiefs for an upset, I think you're doing pretty good. But
Right.
yeah, I guess yeah, the actual Vegas odds, live Vegas odds, disagree a little bit, but yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's
I
quiet
mean,
down.
I think the Lions are a good enough team, though, that it'd probably be worth betting on them if they're
Yeah,
favored to lose. I mean, I think that's a pretty decent bet. They've been playing really good football, so
yeah, yeah,
it is a little surprising that,
um,
to me, I think that the Lions are not actually favored there.
yeah. But let's show them who the real kings are, the Chiefs. Ooh, boy. Do I believe in the Kirk Cousins train of the Falcons even when he's not playing? And he could be traded. My gosh, he could be traded by now. He wouldn't even be on the team anymore. I'd still call it the Kirk Cousins train for Atlanta.
Well, the fact that the Bengals didn't go pick up Kirk Cousins makes me really think that there's probably not heavy demand for him.
I don't get it.
Just my guess.
I don't get it. Go. People say it's washed. Goes to Minnesota, runs the table, gets huge, huge numbers, and sure, he may have some huge injuries since then, but he's still
But
got
so
some
does
life
Aaron
in
Rodgers.
those
Look where
legs.
he is, 3-1.
There you go. There you go. But 4-1 Bills just lost. Do they continue to lose? I don't think so. I think the Bills are just Bills. This is their year. It's got to be their year. I don't know how many years they got left. They got to make them count and got to get a win here. And I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. I hope they're gonna.
Do I do it, Pepper?
They're at home.
With
They're
your
in
team.
Atlanta with my own team. And I picked the go with
Uh,
12 and something.
I just feel so dirty. It feels like I'm just giving up a point.
You got points to spare.
Ugh. Do I believe New England was just that good? Do I think the Bills just overlooked them?
I mean, the thing with all these Bills games, all these Ravens, they all let up 40 points.
I know, that's the thing.
Packers don't. Packers don't let up 40 points.
I- I'm doing it.
No,
I'm
you're
taking
not.
Atlanta to
No,
upset
you're
them.
not.
I
You're
am
not.
taking Atlanta.
You are not going to get a point on me with my own team. Oh, man.
I don't like it at all, but I think is it who's it? Penix?
Penix.
He's going down with an injury the first play, and
Oh,
old Kirk gonna come in there and he's gonna dominate him. He's gonna
oh,
show those Bills who's boss.
oh boy. That's true. Penix. That's something else. That's something else. But Penix he's been decent. I could see him having a good game, or like you said, Kirk. Um, I could see it. I could see it.
They're gonna get killed. They're gonna get slaughtered.
Oh boy, and the
The
last
slaughtering gonna
game. Oh
happen.
boy. Yeah, let's not end the video with like a KC and Detroit Lions. Let's finish on Chicago Bears and
Monday
Washington
Night Football.
Commanders.
Are these two Monday Night Football games again? Are we just going back and forth on weeks?
Yeah, two Monday nights back and forth. The Bears.
Oof.
The Bears had a bye. Bears had a bye, I guess. And
Bears and Commanders. Oof,
who
oof,
did the
oof.
Commanders just lose to? Or did they beat someone?
They just won. They just beat the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
They were down 10-0, and then they, I think, went on a 27-0 run and beat them.
Hmm.
Which I don't know.
I don't believe in them.
I like the Commanders from the beginning. I like to think they just got a slow start this season, and I think this is going to be the game that puts them back in the conversation.
He thinks so.
I'm
He
picking them to
thinks.
win. I think this is going to put them back in the conversation. They're going to beat them bad.
I
They're
think
going to be turning this one off and going over to that other game because no one's going to believe when they tell them Atlanta's up by 3 scores. We're going live.
okay, you can dream. You can dream. Um, Bears win random games. Bears want their name talked about. They're gonna climb that tree, and they're gonna say we're in the conversation to win the North. You're not, but they're gonna act like they are when they win this game, beat Washington, and yeah, Bears. I'm going
Oh
Bears.
boy. Well, they got a few different there towards the end. Granted, I feel like my non-Bills pick is a little bit of a stretch, but
That's true. I'm tossing
adversity.
it back
Adversity.
here. Not as risky here, but maybe
Nah,
just
I think
maybe
this one's
more
a lot
risky.
closer than that one. I think if the Bills get up in that one, I think it's going to be hard for Atlanta to
Yes.
catch
Yep.
back up. That's their only. Atlanta has to get on them with their defense early because
Yes.
if they fall behind by 2 or 3 scores, I don't. Then I think it's over. I don't think Atlanta then has a chance
Atlanta,
to
they're
hang.
known to make huge comebacks when down at half. They make them happen for the other team.
Yes. But yeah, those are our picks for the week. Let us know who you've got this week, who you think's going to win, what's the craziest upset you're picking this week, and who is the lock to win. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that NFL popcorn.